Get ready to match the stars. Bobby Van, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Sarah Kennedy, Richard Dawson, and Ann Elder as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
I see you got them all riled up. I don't know what I'm doing here. What does that say?
Don't you remember him?
Welcome.
C.B. Farnsworth. C.B. Farnsworth. Remember? He was highway patrol gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Was here, won money.
That's right.
He's here. The check hasn't come. Yeah, there he is.
Where is C.B. Farnsworth? Right.
There.
Oh, there he is.
Hi,
Yeah. Yeah, you're under arrest.
When you are.
I forgot how much you won. How much did you win? $1,450. Atta boy.
Well, that should be good for one speeding trap.
That's right. Are you quite ready?
Yes, anytime you are.
Splendid. Shall we say hello, thank you, to Marla Rockland and Lynn Grafton. Ladies, Marla's our current champ. She's won a little money here. She's got $600 to her credit, and she's going to be opposed by Lynn Grafton. We just introduced you, and you told us a little bit about yourself as time ran out last time. Would you repeat one or two of the salient facts?
Well, I started in New Jersey.
That's enough. I'm only kidding, guys. Stick around there.
I'm a native Californian.
Oh, that's right. And you went back to Springfield, Ohio.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay. You went back to St. Louis, Missouri.
No.
Where?
Berkeley Heights, New Jersey.
See, I was close, wasn't it?
She has a brand new baby.
She has a brand new baby.
7 months old, and I brought her to California to meet her family that she
Do
hasn't
they
met before.
approve?
They love her.
Good.
She loves them.
That's nice. Okay. Good luck to both ladies. We'll play this game in a moment or so. Right now, this message for you. Now we are ready to carry on, and boy, are we going to carry on there. Now, Lynn Grafton, please make your selection.
I'll choose B, please.
B it is? All right. Everybody plays.
Yes.
Shall we have a go at this now?
Shall we?
Farmer Brown said, he says, I'm starting a new airline for farmers. We're not going to have pretty young stewardesses. Instead, we're going to have blanks and mini skirts. That's it.
What, dear?
Farmer Brown said that.
You read that again.
He said, we're not going to have pretty young stewardesses. Instead, we're going to have blanks and mini skirts.
Well, now, but who said this? That's the operative.
Farmer Brown said, I'm
Farmer
starting
Brown.
a new airline for farmers. We're not going to have pretty young stewardesses. Instead, we're going to have blanks and mini skirts.
I love you when you smile.
Charles, you seem stunned by this whole idea.
No, I'm fine.
You're all right.
He's stunned because he's here.
He's
And so are
writing
we.
his. Everybody's ready in the upper tier, and everybody's ready in the lower tier. Put it in the slot, and away we go. Lynn Grafton.
Yes, sir.
Farmer Brown said, starting a new airline for farmers. We're not going to have pretty young stewardesses. Instead, we're going to have blanks and mini skirts.
Little heifers.
Little heifers. Sure got away with words, hasn't she? Loser, but funny. You never know. Lynn, you really can't tell in this show, dog.
But I'll give you odds.
What do you say, Bobby boy?
You have to think about my answer.
Got to think about
It's very
this.
clever.
Now, before you boo, think.
Yeah,
Will you?
think about this.
Will you think before you
This is
boo?
the best joke I ever came up with.
All
I
right.
think it happens to be the same answer, but maybe in a different way.
I've heard your jokes,
Yes.
so you don't have to go that
Calves.
hard.
Gonna have calves. Oh, yeah, that's it. Heifers, calves. Calves. Very good. Yeah, right.
Not bad,
Little
huh?
play on words there.
Yeah,
That's
hold
very
me over to
interesting.
Lamar.
Now, what are you offering?
He's right. That is the funniest joke he's ever thought of.
But I think it's a darn shame.
Well, Lane is the second, right?
I'm sorry. I said hog.
But have hogs and
Well,
miniskirts.
don't be hateful. What the hell is the difference between a heifer and a hog? They both walk on all
That's
fours.
right. Remember, she
many
served
wars.
in Korea, so leave her alone. What do you say, Charles?
I said, I think, a good answer. I said milkmaids.
Milkmaid.
Yes, and then you know those little bags instead when you get sick?
Yes.
They're gonna have big pails for
I
them.
see. Instead of, right?
I loved it.
Galvanized, no doubt. Yeah. Hello, speaking of galvanized, here's Miss Galvanic. What do you say?
Well, I say little chicks, like chickens.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Terribly, no.
Now, hold on
Would
there.
you just take a big, deep breath for me? Go. Marla, would you do the same for me?
That's enough of that.
Either feast or famine. Isn't it? Never a happy medium.
Leave that little girl alone now.
Yeah.
We're gonna we're not gonna have pretty young stewardesses. Instead, we're gonna have blanks and miniskirts.
Oh, are you? Well, that's very
Heifers
good.
is what Lynn Grafton said.
Yeah, I'm getting worried because Charles is no longer stealing from Brett. He's stealing from me. How he sees down here, I have no idea.
Well, without his glasses, it's
Brilliant
tough.
on stuff.
Thank you.
What do you say, my dear?
I thought she said little Hugh heifers. We can all get sick at the same time if you'd like. I said cows.
Cows? Okay. That's not bad for a first round, is it? Okay, you ready?
Started from this last one.
All right, here we go. When Baron von Frankenstein, if you've seen the movie, remember he said, not von Frankenstein, it's von Frankenstein. Anyway, when he took his when he took his monster to the dentist said, "Say there, your monster sure has unusual teeth." And Baron von Frankenstein said, "Unusual? Why, I got those teeth from blank." All right.
Everybody take it out.
All the kiddies put their heads down on the desk and we'll all take a nap on it.
No, it's
We'll do that again. I like that.
He says that Dennis said, "Say there, your monster sure has unusual teeth." And Baron von Frankenstein said, "Unusual? Why, I got those teeth from blank."
All right.
Showing
I
little
got
pictures
those.
from blank.
I can't
You
remember
finish. I
the
didn't see
word
what you wrote.
I
I'm not going to peek at all. No. Come on.
Well, I can't.
You know the first round questions are usually wild,
Yes,
so
right.
just use your imagination
Okay.
and let your spirits
Okay.
roam free.
Right.
And
Still riding on a crest from Cobb.
yes, Charles is ready. Brett and Bobby are not
Oh, I
ready.
don't know where I am with
You
this one.
see, instead of a small bag, they
Yeah.
would have a pail.
A galvanized milking pail.
They're in black and white.
Pail, that's what he said. Right. Okay. We're waiting for Bobby. Oh,
It's terrible.
goodness. Right. Now, Marla. When Baron, yes, indeed. When Baron von Frankenstein, you know who he was. When he took his monster to the dentist said, "Say there, your monster sure has unusual teeth." And Baron von Frankenstein said, "Antipasto." No, he said, "Unusual? Oh, I got those teeth from blank."
Dead bodies? Bodies, humans.
Would you like to go to Transylvania with me? Okay. Oh, listen, I think I just heard something in your voice that indicated what the correct answer should have been. You'll find out in a moment as we call him Bobby Van. Maybe he's got the correct one. Not
thought
very
this-
likely, but maybe.
I thought what I wrote was the worst thing I ever wrote after that brilliant one I just wrote, but I realized we're just somebody. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Somebody?
Yeah, from a dead body.
What
From
was her
somebody.
answer? From dead body?
Well, I mean,
somebody. All right, that's one.
from somebody. I don't mean it's not one word.
Yeah.
It's two capitals. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from somebody.
It's amazing.
See?
Amazing.
It's
Brett, what do you
amazing.
say?
I'm amazed.
Yeah. What do you say?
I say I wish I weren't doing the show this week.
Come on, now, show the card.
Well, we may have to have a meeting because she said body, right?
Right.
He said somebody.
Right.
Now, Bela Lugosi is dead, so he would be somebody, right?
No. No, but Marla, didn't you just started at the end there do an imitation of Bill? You did. That's the answer. Isn't that a clever answer?
Yeah.
What's her name gave up here?
What's her
What do
name?
you say?
Helen.
Charles?
I was in the dentist all morning, seriously.
Nobody
I was.
cares.
I know that, but that's where I was, and I said a truly crummy answer, shark.
I got those teeth from a shark.
Should I said somebody's?
Shark, yes.
Somebody stole my shark.
What do you say, Sarah Kennedy?
Well, I said that the teeth came from me.
Me.
Him.
Oh, from
Dracula,
Frankenstein. Oh, yes.
He's
Of course,
dead
you would have
too,
said
you
it that
know.
way.
Yes.
He made the monster out of all odds, didn't he? All little
Yes, odds and
pieces,
ends.
couple of little plugs here.
Right.
The teeth came from the piano.
Okay.
He punched him in the mouth and he played tiptoe through the tune.
That's enough of that now. Ann Elder, what do you say?
Well, actually, he did go to great lengths to get these teeth.
He did?
Yes, he did. He actually sent to a mail order house to get the teeth.
A mail order house, too. Okay. So, what do we got here? End of round one, 2-1 in favor of Lynn. Round two coming up, but first, ladies, we pause to do a little business. Here we go. Hello there. We were waiting for you patiently. And here we go. Now, my dear, would you make a selection?
I'll select B again.
You want B. All right, anything you say. The football coach said, Fred the fullback has such a fat head that in order to get him into a helmet, I had to blank his ears. Bobby does not play. Ann does not play. There are still.
Do I play?
You
Yes,
play.
you can play.
That's what I've heard. You play. Now,
You
the
should
football
know.
coach said Fred the fullback has such a fat head that in order to get him into a helmet, I had to blank his ears.
If Charles
Blank his ears, right?
Nelson Reilly doesn't stop pretending, leaning over, and pretending that I'm stealing his crummy, rotten, lousy answers with things like milkmaid.
Are you ready up there? Are you ready down here?
You wouldn't want to steal that answer.
All right, here we go. Lynn Grafton. The football coach said Fred the fullback has such a fat head that in order to get him into a helmet, I had to blank his ears.
Cut off his ears.
Really? That seems like a very extreme remedy to me. What do you say, Brett?
I say with that kind of thinking, that kid won't live to be 8 months old. Well, I just went for something simple and
Take his
violent.
ears, yeah. Take his ears back. Or pin him back.
I used a verb which relates to ears, pin back the ears.
Pin back the
If
ears.
you consult ancient history, you will find the camera off.
That's right. That's a popular phrase, you know.
That got an
I'll pin his
ovation.
ears back, you know. What do you
Right.
say?
I said that tape back.
Tape back seems to be the popular answer, Lynn.
Back your ears.
If you cut his ears off, though, he would never hear the plays, you know.
Yeah.
What did you say? Hi. What was that? What?
Yeah,
No, no. Oiled them.
oil them.
Who blowed oil?
No,
Is
the
that
people,
Farnsworth?
it's a very fickle audience, Richard. Okay, now, Marla, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Okay.
I have a bicentennial message.
Well, never mind that. Read the question.
Here is this bicentennial message. 200 years ago today, Betsy Ross got the... They won't ask me to do it, really, so I'll just do my own here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know they did. 200 years ago today, Betsy Ross got the idea of making a flag when she saw George Washington's blank flapping in the breeze.
That's the way it was.
Well, that's the way it was, friends, 200 years ago. I will now walk among you. You don't have to go with me. Just stick with the people there. There's the actions up there on the stage. There's nothing's going on here. That's the way it was 200 years ago. All right. Are you ready? Bing, 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 bing. Charles, you're the only one I haven't binged yet.
We're all doing Crosby then.
That's right. For the blue, for the night.
Thank you.
Musical of the day.
Well, he's probably trying to think up another one to match Pin back.
What are you doing there?
I want to add that just in case.
Okay. All right. Marla Rockman.
Yes.
I have a bicentennial message for you, Marla.
Please tell me.
200 years ago today, Betsy Ross got the idea of making a flag when she saw George Washington's blank flapping in the breeze. What are you thinking?
Underwear.
Underwear. Underwear, she says. You don't play.
I'm out.
You're the only one. Brett, we begin with you.
I've read 3 biographies of George Washington. He didn't wear any underwear. I said wiglet or toque or toque or whatever that little thing is that hangs. Watch it now. I haven't finished.
Cool it. Wait.
What's that little thing that flaps in the back there? Is that part of his underwear?
No.
Oh.
You mean that ribbon that they tied their hair with? That
The
thing?
same one that you have, you know.
No, I don't know
When
that.
we go to Encino and you put that on
Come on, Charles, what do you say?
I said, and it's a long answer because it brings everything that I've done today on this program together. Correct, congratulations. Underwear that was washed in a pail that used to be housed by a shark that had its fins pinned back.
You see what I have to put up with day after day, week after week? Oh, it's so difficult. Yes, my dear.
Oh, why, of course. His colorful little shorts.
Shorts or undies, and that means Marla wins again. What do you have there? Okay. Congratulations. You've done it again. Okay. Now, Lynn Grafton, sorry to see you go.
Sorry to go.
I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank you.
I hope all of your in-laws love your baby as much as we love you. We've got a gift for you together with our thanks. Lynn Grafton. While she's going off there, we'll give you this message, and then you come back and see how Marla does with the big money here, okay?
Today's consolation prizes are beautiful St. Mary's rugs and bath carpeting, soft, thick, 100% background polyester pile. It's completely machine washable plus color coordinated towels. And thicker Richard Dial shampoo, the shampoo with special managing agents that leaves your hair soft and manageable with a natural looking shine. And Eskimo pies, dairy fresh vanilla ice cream covered with special chocolate flavored coating. Eskimo pie, refreshing and delicious anytime for a no-fuss treat. Match Game 75 with celebrity guest starring Gene Rayburn. Returns in a minute.
Here we are. Don't we make a lovely couple? Now, Marla, this is your second chance at over $5,000. Shall we begin?
Yes.
We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank bubbles.
Can't see, Marla. Do you mind moving back, please?
We'll move up stage a little bit here now. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500. Then if you match the next one, you get $250. If you match a bottom one, you get $100. Now, whom do you call on for an assist here?
Okay, I'll go with Bobby again.
Bobby?
Soap bubbles.
Soap bubbles.
Charles?
All right, Charles, she wants you.
I won't give you mine.
I'm forever blowing
Bubbles, yes. And Richard.
Let's not have a riot in the studio.
Tiny bubbles.
Tiny Oh, yeah.
What?
So we've got tiny bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles and soap bubbles. Do you want one of those, or have you got a better one in your head?
I'm going to go for tiny bubbles.
Tiny bubbles, you think they said that? All right, we'll find out now what was in that audience's mind as we begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Blowing bubbles.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
We're blowing tiny bubbles.
Yes. All right. Tiny bubbles is what we're after, folks. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Soap bubbles. Who gave you that?
Blowing tiny soap bubbles.
Last chance for tiny bubbles. All right, Earl, slide it. Hey! Congratulations. That's marvelous.
That's another $500.
You know what you got now? You got $1,200 now. $1,200. Now, that means you're going to play for $5,000. To collect, you've got to match one celebrity. Which one will it be?
I'll go with Richard again.
All right. You face me. Get ready to write, Richard. Here it is. Drag blank. D-R-A-G blank.
Oh, dear.
Drag blank. All right.
Sit down.
Now, cool it now. All right, put it in the slot there, and away we go. Now, he's got his answer. We ask you to give us an answer, one you think will match his. Drag blank.
Strip.
Drag strip. Okay, she says that'll match you for $5,000. Richard, may we see it?
Almost drag race.
Drag race. Yeah, strip. Well, I don't know whether they mean the same or not, but you know, in this part of it, they have to be exact.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marley, you didn't get it, but you've got the $1,200, and you're going to play another game, so do not be disheartened, will you? Okay, now let's have a little message here, and I don't know what's going on here. Oh, hello there. Well, we'll talk to you in a minute or so. What's going? Who, he, what? Here we are. Just have 20 seconds to say goodbye. Everybody say goodbye. 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 You got 18 more seconds. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Forever. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for musical chairs next over most of the CBS stations.